Hi, this is Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and you're watching the Mayor's Message. Hello, I'm Coffee County Mayor Judd Matheny, and welcome to this edition of the Mayor's Message. I have with us another very special guest today, and she's our clerk and master here in Coffee County, Miss Sheila Proffitt, and a wonderful lady to work with, very responsive, does a great job. And she has kind of a unique job in the county, and I'd like for her to give us in her own words, Sheila, what your job is, what you do kind of on an average day, and then your ultimate responsibilities that you may only hit on occasionally, but they're very important, and why you love your job, how you got your job. You're an appointed official, not an elected official. There is a difference. But to me, they're of the same stature and level, obviously, in the way we interact. And what you like to do besides just work in your family, please.
Well, that's a lot of information.
I know. We try to cover that, though.
Well, thank you for having me today, and I do love talking about my job. I am Coffee County born and raised, and I was an attorney prior to being appointed as clerk and master. I remember I was practicing in juvenile law, and one day I got a call from Judge Craig Johnson, and he and Vanessa Jackson were offering me the job of clerk and master.
Excellent.
And so I thought about it for a few minutes and got back to him, and I took that job about 5 years ago. So,
very good. Real quick, Craig Johnson was a former circuit judge here. He is currently the Adjutant General of the Tennessee State Guard, which is a wonderful position. He's a great man. He is our acting delinquent tax attorney now in Coffee County, and he is also the city attorney for Manchester. So he's quite a busy guy, and he has a private practice. Has a great family here in Coffee County too. His father was Ray Johnson, former county mayor here about 20 or so years ago. So he has a rich history here too. I just wanted to add that since he did help you get this job.
Well, it was quite an honor to be asked.
Absolutely.
So I do serve a 6-year term. The clerk and master position is provided for under our Tennessee state constitution. Mm-hmm. And I'm currently appointed by Judge William Lockhart and Judge Robert Carter. So we have excellent judges in Coffee County, and really enjoying the support and the friendship I have from both of them.
Excellent.
So I am appointed, and so what we do, a lot of people are like, what is a clerk and master? So every county has a clerk and master, as well as a circuit court clerk, which my counterpart is Jenny Anthony.
Correct.
So I tell people we handle chancery and probate court. So in our court, you're not going to go to jail. Chancery court is a court of equity and fairness. So what we handle are child support, child custody. We handle 99% of the divorces in Coffee County. We do fun things like adoptions. We have real estate disputes, contract debt. We have concurrent jurisdiction with circuit court. We also have probate court. A lot of people, I probably spend a lot of time on the phone every week answering questions about probate.
Yes.
So when people pass away, there are things that have to be done. Assets have to be distributed. Sometimes the lights need to be kept on. Insurance needs to be paid. So these heirs, beneficiaries will go get an attorney, file the appropriate paperwork with our court. We file notice to creditors to let everyone know this person has died, and then we help them through the process, and then at the end of a certain period, the assets are able to be distributed and we're able to close the estates.
And everybody can see probate court at some point in their lives with passing of a loved one or relative, but I want to stress the importance of a good will and trust and things like that, and preparedness before you pass away for your things to mitigate any of that. That's very important.
It is very important, and also power of attorneys. They're underestimated, the importance of them until you need them.
Yes, ma'am.
I feel like they're just as important as wills, because so many times people come in and they never got that power of attorney for their loved ones, and now their loved one has dementia. They're not unable to execute a power of attorney, or they're incapacitated, they're in the hospital, and now the family has to get an emergency conservatorship, and I can't tell you how many thousands of dollars that can cost them.
Yes, ma'am.
But we're willing to do it, and we're able to do that for them so they can make financial and healthcare decisions for their loved ones. So
Good advice.
another facet you probably, but a lot of people don't know that we collect delinquent taxes. So after the trustee collects for 2 years, there's always some delinquent taxpayers on the roll, and after 2 years he can turn those over to our office. They get turned over to us every April 1st, and then we begin the process of collecting those taxes, trying to find new owners, find, people have deceased, to find their heirs, and we're about we work with our delinquent tax attorney, but
Sure.
give delinquent taxpayers a notice and opportunity to be heard, and get them into court. And if those taxes are not paid, then we get an order from the court, and we set a tax sale. And I'm actually the auctioneer when we have a tax sale, so currently working on that.
And that can't always be a pleasant job, and the county, and I know Sheila and the courts never like to take anybody's property.
Ever.
But sometimes it has to happen in order to resolve something, or just to be able to move it to move forward. And well, thank you for what you do, and thank you for everything, and you're always so cheerful and so great, and we enjoy working with you. And is there anything you'd like to say in closing before we?
I just always invite anyone who wants to come to the Justice Center. If you want a tour, we're happy to show you around. I encourage the public to come see us, to come see the court system. There is a lot going on at the Justice Center, and that's the old high school.
Yep, the old high school. Well, we will have Ms. Proffitt's contact information up on the screen, as well as her name and title. So feel free to reach out to her with any issues. She's not in a position to give legal advice where she is, even though she has been an attorney. But she can give you information about the law and facts and procedures and things like that. We sure do thank you very much.
Thank you.
And thank you for joining in to this edition of the Mayor's Message, and we'll see you next week.